Hey parents, I wanted to make a video on how your child can use Desmos on the SAT to its advantage. Now, we have functions, graphing, statistics, quadratics, system equations. All of the functions we can literally use Desmos for completely. Now, I'm going to go through the questions that I would recommend going on to Desmos for, and we'll kind of take a look at it from there. So, number 3, what is the solution? Functions. Perfect parts for Desmos, x squared over 25 is equal to 36. We're looking for the value of x, as you can see here. Solution is looking for the x-intercept, 30. 30 is the answer right there. You can even plug in to check. Let's keep going. Just look at some other question types. You have a table. Linear functions again. They show you a table of values. Which one is the equation? Now, literally, if I wanted to, I can go ahead and plug in all of these values. 3x is 29. See if it crosses the points 0, 29. Here it does. 130. Let's see where it is at 1, actually. Let's go down. 132. There you go. 235. Yep, there you go. Answer choice is A. There is a quicker way of doing these questions. Like if I saw a question like this, I would recommend a student to not really use Desmos. But hey, you draw a blank, go for it. Let's keep going. Another equation of the graph. Like I said again, plug in the values. You see what corresponds. Negative 2x minus 8. Does it look like that graph? Does it cross at negative 8? It does, and you can even zoom in. Does it cross at negative 8 here as well? No, it doesn't. So that's when you would kind of say, okay, that can't be it. Y is equal to x minus 8. Does not look like the line we see there. Let's go to the next one. Y is equal to negative 8 minus negative x minus 8. Does that look like what we have? Crossing at negative 8 and negative 8? Yes, we do. That has to be the answer choice. Okay, so that would be C. Again, cool one. If x over 8 is equal to 5, what is the value of x of 8 over x? Now, like I said, would I really recommend the calculator here? Probably not, because this is an easy question to do. But if you draw a blank, here we go, is equal to 5. From there, you would see that the x value is at 40. So 8 divided by 40 would be the answer. Okay, you see that? Pretty cool, I'm telling you. Literally, they're pointing out to you with the x's. One of the biggest things I would definitely say is the most helpful for is systems. Systems of equations take the longest to do. So literally, I would go in 24x plus y is equal to 48. Second equation, 6x plus y is equal to 72. They are looking for what is the y value for the solution. You look at where they'd intersect. The intersection point is right here. The y value is at 80. Okay, that's a cool one. I love using systems. I always recommend all my kids to use it because honestly, it saves a ton of time. All right, let's take a look. Line T in the XY plane has a slope and passes through the point. So the cool thing is Desmos has like built-in functions here, like depending on what type of equation you're talking about. So let's say in this one, this would be a point and a slope because we have slope and a point slope. We open this. We have a bunch of values here, x1, y1. Now in here, they're giving us 9. And the y value is 10. And the slope they're saying is negative 1 over 3. So the full equation of the line, when you put it together, well, it would be in point slope form. The y-intercept is 13. So literally that helps us eliminate the choices. I mean, the only one that has a y-intercept of 13 is choice D. And the fact that we have a down decreasing line tells us that the slope has to be negative, as it shows negative 1 over 3. So that has to be the answer. I'm telling you, there's so many good things on this calculator you definitely don't want to miss, especially for your child to go through where they're not stressed. They know how to balance it all. It makes it so much easier. I wanted to do one of the harder questions on the math SAT section, especially anything after question 20, like 24. So in the given system of equations, A is a constant, A is a random number. We have no idea what it is, but all we know is that the equations would intersect at one point. So that tells us something. Now let's go ahead and plug in literally what we have here, 2x squared minus 21x plus 64. And then the other one, y is equal to 3x plus a. Now, the funny thing is, when you go to just plot these two, you see the graphs cross at 2 points. We're only looking for one intersection. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to move my slider, my value of A, where it can form something that is just one solution, 1 point touching. Now that looks pretty much better, right? Because now look, there's only one intersection at a point here. It's really hard to see on Desmos, but if you go through the choices, we're looking for the value of X. Now X is what? Somewhere around 6, right? Because look, we don't know exactly where it is, but it's around 6. So if you look through the choices, what is the value of X? The only one that is pretty accurate is 6. Okay. It definitely can't be 8 because 8 would be further down over here. And we know the intersection point has to be around 6. So that's pretty cool. You can literally use Desmos for that.